Hello, everyone. Gail Gunn here with Energy Organizing, back for number 4 of the Big Whys. And the Big Why is a topic that I wanted to, or sharing the why is something that I wanted to do this week in being able to offer more about what it is that I do, how it is that I do it, and the yearning that I have for guiding others on their journey. And so hopefully if you have been following along, or if you weren't aware that there are 3 other videos already talking about more about space utilization, talking about organizing, and then life coaching. Each of those are separate videos. Today I want to talk about designing, interior design and staging. And this was actually, this was probably my first love and the thing that I had always thought I would do or wanted to do. Even as a little girl, I used to rearrange my room all the time. Like I can't even tell you how many times I set my space up and then would leave it for a little while and then rearrange it, and always tried new configurations and new ways of setting it up. But then even as an adult, like after graduating from high school and going through a couple years of college and sort of looking at what I wanted to do, I've always loved playing with space and helping people if they were moving, or helping them redecorate or design their space. And one of the jobs that I had, which I absolutely loved, was visual merchandising for a major furniture retailer. And after attempting to do the furniture sales and design consulting, I decided to move into this particular position. And so I was responsible for 3 of the locations in Connecticut in setting up their showroom, and absolutely loved it. Probably one of my favorite jobs of all time, and being able to set things up in a way that made the space look inviting and showcased the style or the design. And one of my favorite events was myself and my boss and the store manager at one of our locations. We did a wine and design party. And so we did an event in the evening where we made it open to the general public, and they could come. And what we did was we set up a room and we kept the furniture the same. And all we did was swap out the accessories and the accent pieces to show people how you can keep the furniture that you have in your space, and making subtle changes with artwork or lamps and lighting or accent tables, side tables, coffee tables, rugs, things like that. You could totally change the way that the space feels. And it was so cool to see. We did 3 different styles, and it was super cool to see people's reaction to, oh my gosh, like, didn't have to change the furniture. Just those little shifts made all the difference. And the same thing is true for staging. When it comes to home staging and things like that, it's about being able to personalize your space, but to repersonalize it. So taking away the things that make it personal to you, and still personalizing it so that someone who is coming into your home to look at purchasing it can see themselves in the space. And it increases property value. It is a tax deductible expense when you are selling your home. So is organizing. And so, it all comes together, whether it is organizing or whether it's space utilization or the life coaching or the interior design. All of these experiences that I've had and all of the things that I do tie together to make this energy organizing, which is, any of these one particular places or all of them together help you to set up your space so that you love the space that you live or work in. And, having those experiences, working for major furniture retailers and doing the visual merchandising and doing home staging allows me to be able to come into, to be in your space with you and to see alternate ways of setting it up. And it isn't a right or wrong. This isn't about, well, this is a better way to do it. It's just, this is another way to do it, or these are options or alternatives, and being able to help people think about their space in a way that they may not have thought of it before. So, I like I said, I've always had a passion for it, and some people might say, well, why didn't you just become an interior designer and or a decorator, because there is a subtle difference. And back in high school going into college, the reason that I didn't get into interior design school was because I didn't have the prerequisite of architecture and drawing. And I was actually thinking, when I was preparing myself for this particular topic, I was thinking about it. I was like, well, then just go out and take the course. Like, get a course in architecture and design, and then take the specialty school for interior design. And I realized that, I may at some point do that if, depending on where I go with this particular topic. but that I didn't need to. I have years of experience, personal and professional experience, working for retailers doing interior design and merchandising and staging, and I have a lot of other areas from which I can pull from to be able to offer this particular service. So I'm excited to just be able to offer it. So if this is something that you're looking, if you are curious to know more about interior design, interior decorating, home staging, visual merchandising for your space or your office, please feel free to reach out. I would love to talk to you more about this, and to see, if the services that I offer are a good fit for what you're looking to do, because at the end of the day, it's about your space, how you feel about your space. Do you love the space you live or work in? And what subtle shifts can we do to make it a space that you do love? So thank you for watching, thank you for joining, and be sure to stay tuned, because we do have one more topic, which is working with entrepreneurs. I know that sort of comes out of left field, but there is specifics about that I will share with you in the next video. So I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video.